Students, today we are going to see how to draw an irrational number on number line. So for that, I had drawn this number line. This is the origin, that is 0 is the origin of number line. To the right of the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on numbers I have written, all are positive numbers. And to the left of 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, these numbers I have written which are negative numbers. Now to find out the position of the numbers on number line, what we need, we already seen that root 2, root 3, the square root of 5, the square root of 7, these are all irrational numbers. We can't find the non-terminating recurring form of these numbers. So for that purpose now, how to find root 2? Where we will get root 2? So we are going to consider first of all a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle with, here ABC is the right angle triangle, at B is right angle at B. So distance between AB or length of AB is 1 unit and length of BC is also 1 unit. So it is an isosceles right angle triangle. Now by using Pythagoras theorem that we have learned last year, AC square, that is the hypotenuse of this right angle, is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is the length of the remaining two sides making right angle to the triangle. So AB is 1 and BC is 1. So AB square plus BC square is 1 square plus 1 square, that is 1 plus 1. AC square is equal to 2. So AC is equal to root 2. Here we got the length of this hypotenuse as root 2. So if I consider the length of this hypotenuse root 2 as the radius of the circle, and if I try to draw the circle, everywhere the radius will be root 2. And suppose I have drawn this circle on number line, then where that circle intersect to the number line, there we will get a point as root 2. So let us see that. See children, here I had taken 1, that is unit 1, as the distance between OA. And now I have drawn a perpendicular. Here I have marked 90 degree and I have drawn a perpendicular, and the length of that perpendicular is exactly equal to OA. See here. So 1 unit is OA. By drawing an arc, I got this point B. So B is also equal to 1 unit. And now I have joined OB. So here I got a right angle triangle, right angle at A and hypotenuse as OB. So this is root 2. So considering the radius as OB, I had drawn a circle. And where that circle intersect to the number line, there I got the point as root 2. In this way, I can find root 2 on number line. Now what if I want to find out more point? So here I am considering the length of O to root 2. So consider this as point C. So OC is equal to root 2. Now I am again drawing a perpendicular. Here I have drawn a perpendicular. Now consider distance as OB. See, it should be 1 unit everywhere. So for that purpose, what I am going to do here? I am going to draw a parallel line to the number line. And where that parallel line will go? It will start from B. So the distance will be same everywhere. Very light line. Okay. Now where these two lines intersect each other, here we got our next point as suppose D. Now join O and D. I have joined O and D. Now I got this right angle triangle OCD, where OD is the hypotenuse. Now what is the length of OD? See here. AB is equal to, that is here we are considering it as OD. Okay. So this is O. This is C. And this is our D point. That we have drawn in the number line. So O to C distance is root 2. O C to D distance is 1. Now by Pythagoras, hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. What is side 1? Root 2 square. What is side 2? 1 square. So I got AC square is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3, and the length of AC is root 3. So this distance between O to D is root 3. Now I will take it here. This is root 3. Now taking into consideration the radius of the circle as root 3, I am drawing a small arc which intersect number line at point say E. So this E point is root 3. In this way we can find the point on the number line, and this point indicates irrational number like root 2, root 3 on number line.